Hey everybody, so I came up with a new idea that I wanted to try out. So this is what I've been testing for the past few weeks during quarantine, and I think I actually came onto something here. This is pretty cool. If you're just looking for scenery, this is actually a really cool idea. So what I've been doing is making my own green stuff, mixing sprues with, on the one hand, I've been using a cement glue, and on the other hand, I've been using just acetone. Now, the acetone has a little bit of a film you can kind of see in there, just a little bit. And if you want it to get more liquid, you just add more acetone. If you want it to get thicker, add more sprue. The same goes for the liquid cement or the cement glue. This one actually comes out a little bit better, just kind of easier to get that clay ratio that you're after. And what I've been doing is I've been trying to make mold presses out of clay. Now I tried using Play-Doh and I made a mold and then I baked it and it ended up being this crumbly mess. As you can tell, it was an absolute failure, and I would advise against using Play-Doh in any mold making. So I went to modeling clay, and the modeling clay worked out really good. As you can see, I just basically take a little piece, and all I have to do is press it into the clay and then just pull it out after, and it makes a little indentation, and you just pour your green stuff into that, let it sit overnight, let it dry, and it actually comes out as, if you use the acetone, something like this. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but it's two scarabs. And again, this is just for scenery. But if you use the cement glue, it's a little bit more clear. You can see kind of the scarab right there. It comes out really good. You can see all the little details. But again, this is only good for scenery. It doesn't really work to make units, because if there's any little pieces sticking out or anything like that, that clay's going to rip it right off. Now, I also had the same idea with the modeling clay to bake it, to make it a hard, solid piece so I could just pull them out. And this is what happens when you bake modeling clay. It melts and takes your sprue with it. So don't bake it. Just leave it how it comes out of the box. It won't dry, so you can leave it like this. Has been left down here for weeks, and it hasn't dried. I can use it. I even tore a piece off, and look, it's still malleable. You can just kind of... So modeling clay works really well for this sort of thing. And when you're done, just take a regular toothbrush and scrub off all the clay that's left on there. And you've got yourself some really well detailed scenery. Homemade. You're welcome. See you out there next time.